Are you sick of how fast fashion takes over your room and hurts the environment? You're not the only one, though. We're going to look at how eco-friendly is becoming the new black, from the cutting-edge zero-waste design methods that are changing the way clothes are made to the classic beauty of organic fabrics. At a time when fashion rules and trends change as quickly as our planet's resources are running out, the fashion giant is finally paying attention to a call to slow down that has been ignored for too long. This story is about sustainable fashion, which doesn't follow trends but sticks to basic, well-made styles. Still, as we navigate the complicated web of modern lies and misleading advertising, it becomes very clear that not all self-proclaimed heroes are as good as they seem, especially when it comes to protecting the environment. The fashion industry, which is worth an amazing $2.5 trillion, has been plagued by a number of ethical and environmental problems. These include the use of exploitative child labor, very polluted water, widespread deforestation, and an alarming amount of trash. The Ellen MacArthur Foundation says that the textile business is second only to the biggest emitters of carbon in the world. This makes it higher than the emissions from all foreign planes and ships together. Supply lines in the industry are very complicated and kept secret, which makes this famous difference even less clear. Even with all of this going on, though, whispers of sustainability start to come up, voicing the hope for a big change. But the question still stands. Is the move towards sustainable fashion a real attempt to make things better, or is it just another greenwashing trick to get people who care about the environment to buy their products without actually fixing the problems? As a sobering warning in a world where green labels are everywhere, but eco-friendly activities are surprisingly rare, not everything that shines is sustainable. One reason for this kind of disconnect is greenwashing, which is when companies lie to make it look like they are doing good things for the environment when they really aren't. When big brands push a single sustainable line within their main collections, even though these collections constantly hurt and exploit the environment, this is a clear case of greenwashing. It's the same thing to put a patch on a gunshot wound and say it's healed. The bigger picture is still pretty much the same, even though these small steps are better than nothing. As we move into the year 2024, new styles in sustainable fashion are being shaped by the ethically conscious shopping habits of Generation Z and Millennials. Upcycling and personalization are leading the way in turning old clothes into one-of-a-kind works of art. They are a growing counterculture to the throwaway society. This trend not only cuts down on trash, but it also shows how important personal style is. There are a lot of creative people on social media sites who can give you lots of ideas for new uses for old fabrics. This shows that style and sustainability are both important for the future of fashion. The slow fashion movement is also growing. This movement encourages consumption with understanding. This idea says that instead of giving in to the temporary appeal of fast fashion, people should buy high-quality items that will last. Customers can have a more sustainable relationship with fashion and have less of an effect on the environment if they build a wardrobe around classic pieces and simple patterns that will last through the changing of the seasons. Natural and organic fibers are also getting a lot of attention because they are an alternative to the widely used man-made materials that make the microplastic problem in our environments worse. Materials that are good for the environment and naturally break down, like organic cotton, hemp, linen, and tencel, are becoming more common in sustainable fashion. Fashion labels that are ahead of the curve are making their designs with eco-friendly materials and changing the rules of what's possible in the business. On top of that, trading and renting clothes can help us see the problems of waste and too much consuming in new ways. Many sites and services let people rent or trade clothes so they can get new clothes without adding to the fast fashion loop. In the future, fashion will be about people working together and making smart decisions. Healthy living and building a culture of community and shared ideals are also getting more attention because of this trend. Zero-waste design methods show that the fashion business has room for new ideas and environmental responsibility. This method tries to cut down on or get rid of textile waste by using all fabric scraps when clothes are being made. None of it Daniel and Tomley are at the front of this trend, showing that style doesn't have to give way to sustainability. Their work not only threatens the way fashion is made now, but it also shows how sustainable fashion might be in the future. This style combines the desire for beauty with moral concerns, which makes it especially appealing to people who care about the environment. Zero-waste makers show that ethical fashion shouldn't give up on any front by making clothes that are both eco-friendly and beautiful. People are showing that they value small-scale, ethical production by supporting local and independent businesses more and more. People are starting to see how the things they buy affect other people and the local economy. This is because local businesses support sustainable practices. These items are sold by businesses that support fair labor and production. When you buy them, you help these companies and also lessen the damage that long-distance shipping does to the environment. In addition to being stylish, this style is also better for the environment. A lot of people meet each other and can connect with artists whose work they like. Shopping at small shops and independent designers isn't just a trend. It's a statement about the kind of fashion that people want to see in the future, where eco-friendly and ethical styles are the norm. Beyond that, a few other names are doing the same thing. There is a lot of material waste in the fashion business, and zero-waste design techniques are shaking things up because they question the status quo. No-waste style and environmental friendliness can coexist peacefully, as shown by Daniel and Tomla, two creative designers. For their designs, they are very careful not to waste any fabric. They utilize every inch. This plan is sure to work for people who care a lot about both style and how the clothes they buy affect social issues and the environment. The world is changing because people are becoming more and more aware of it. Supporting small and local businesses is a trend that stands out. More and more people know how important it is to support companies that are run by people in the area. You might help the environment by cutting down on the need to ship goods over long distances if you shop at local stores. You may also get your neighbors to act better. The clothes that people buy have a big impact on local economies and efforts to be more sustainable as more people learn how important it is to choose clothes that are good for the environment. People who care about ethics and the environment should buy Patagonia clothes. A lot of people like the brand because it supports fair trade and uses recycled and eco-friendly goods. Patagonia has everything you need for the outdoors, from everyday clothes to high-tech gear. This proves that being environmentally friendly doesn't mean giving up style. This is why buyers who care about the environment love it so much. People love her hemp and organic cotton clothes because they are simple and good for the earth. The brand supports slow fashion by making clothes that can be worn in many ways, last a long time, and make people want to keep their wardrobes simple. People can enjoy and use nice things like this for a long time. Reformation blends eco-friendly design with stylish looks by putting an emphasis on fair production and using long-lasting materials. Reformation is liked by many people who care about the environment and the latest fashions because it is honest about how much carbon dioxide each garment it sells releases. People Tree is a leader in fair trade and environmentally friendly clothing because they work with groups of artisans and put a lot of value on organic cotton and other eco-friendly materials. Because they care about ethics and openness in the supply chain, they have raised the bar for ecological fashion. Thought used to be Braintree clothing, and now their goal is to make comfy, stylish clothes that are good for the environment and don't break the law. Thought's collections are made from a lot of different materials, like organic cotton, bamboo, and hemp. They have a lot of different styles and wardrobe basics. Thought supports eco-friendly fashion with every item. So that is all the time we had today, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and do hit the bell icon on your way out. See you all next time.